From the News Channel 8 studios, this is Let's Talk Live.
Yeah. All right, so up first today, summer's going to be here in just the blink of an eye. I can't wait for the warmer weather, but it does mean it's time to get your beach body ready in a hurry.
Oh my goodness, many of us are hitting the gym, we're trying to eat right, but the question is, are we really taking the right steps? So here with some nutritional tips to get in shape for swimsuit season is registered dietitian Dr. Felicia Stoler. Thanks so much for coming in. Welcome back.
My pleasure.
Oh my goodness, so everybody can relate to this problem here. Let's talk about what's the most important when we're trying to slim down. Is diet more important, or is the exercise more important, or are they equally important?
They are both equally important. I hate to say it, but the research continues to show that it's energy balance, you know, energy in versus energy out. And even looking at the new dietary guidelines that came out, there are some tips I'm going to give today that are really based upon what the new guidelines just showed. So as far as what we need to be doing to get ourselves in shape. So exercise was included in that as well as certain types of foods that people seem to not get enough of in their diet.
So we're going to talk about the foods today.
We're talking about the foods
First of all, are diets ever a good idea?
Well, to me, the word diet stands for did I eat that, right?
Yeah.
Because the truth is, you know, we have to eat to sustain ourselves. So the idea of going on and off of something, I mean, I met up with somebody yesterday who told me they lost 40 pounds just by cutting back on what they were eating. So think about the volume of food that somebody had to be consuming in order to cut back.
Wow. So they just cut their portion size?
They just cut their portion size. I mean, I'm very cognizant. I mean, this is what I do for a living, so hopefully I should know what an appropriate portion size is. But I know how to listen to my body and my hunger cues and my satiety cues, and I know sort of when to stop. So snacking can be an important way to sort of make sure you're not over hungry at that next meal, so that you don't tend to overeat, because that's what happens for a lot of people, so they're overeating.
And when you say,
what about the other white carbs, the pretzels, the breads, the donut, the white breads, the white rice, the white things? What about that?
Well, so the thing is, the question is whether or not they have a lot of fiber, because fiber is the important factor. And again, dietary guidelines said we're not getting enough fiber. I brought white rice and brown rice, and if you were to look at the two of them and compare the fiber content on both of them, you would see that the white rice has no fiber and the brown rice has like maybe a half a gram. It's negligible. I brought other food choices that are better. Quinoa, people have heard of, and that other mix on the end, it's quinoa and chia.
This one over here?
Yeah, that's a really cool.
Those are chia seeds that
yeah,
we
there's
have?
a little bit of everything.
Oh, I didn't realize. So there's more fiber
seeds
in the chia,
right,
and more fiber in the quinoa
than in
a
rice.
Brown rice. That everybody's eating this brown rice thinking they're doing something so great.
And then the other thing you could do too is, if you know for some reason you can't get to that, I brought this product Sunfiber, which I love. They're coming out with individual serving packets soon. I'm so excited.
Would you put that in your food?
Put it in my food. I put it in my coffee every morning. I mix it up. It mixes clear. And for somebody that's gluten intolerant, which is really important, it is 100% gluten-free. That's a very big challenge for people with celiac disease, is getting enough fiber if they're not just getting it from their fruits and vegetables.
And it has no flavor. You wouldn't taste that in your food.
Flavorless. It does not gel. And you can bake with it. You could throw it in all of your food. I hide it for my children all the time.
Wow. Okay.